Okay. All should be doing good. Everything looks good on the laptop, so let's get the show on the road. Hello and welcome to the one and only Gothic, a game from freaking 2001, I might say. Definitely a big part of my childhood, but I am happy to be playing it again. In English this time, which is gotta be pretty special, I think. English dialogue, oh boy, I heard stories. But I will talk as we start, so let's get started right now. Look like 640p. Pull out a freaking telescope to see this FMV. Whoa! Look at me zap! Was his voice? I just completely forgot what he's gonna say. It's like, something happened. Well, no shit. Sounds pretty rad. Oh boy. Oh, those 5 polygons. Rip sound. Stop this for a second. Because we be have a crate. Bitches. No, oh yeah. Whoa. Me doing a mistake? Holy f. Okay, I'm gonna let you watch this again, cause you know, I gotta know the story, of course, the lore.
The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one.
It's
war
probably half of
against
their
the
sound now.
orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price.
Or forced to mine.
The king needed swords for his army,
Permaviolets.
and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Corinus.
The ore mine
To
of
make it
permaviolets.
impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic.
I forgot my last shit.
Inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoner.
You just go freaking Yoda.
Corinus was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robah II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop. Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward.
Can I choose freedom?
You ask for.
Very well. I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right. Send him in.
Yay! Screams of agony. .ex. .mp4. .mp3.
Welcome to the colony. That's
Oh, no.
enough. Leave him alone. And now scram.
Got punched once.
Get
Immediately
up.
blacked out.
I'm Diego. I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
I want to die. Not really, but hey, I have a letter for the magician.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's this Gomez fellow?
Who's
Yeah.
Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Yeah. Why'd you help me, fam?
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Good boy, Diego. Then also he wants us to join him. Who's this Bullet?
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others
Oh,
bring
wait.
the goods from the outside world into
I
the
know,
camp.
yes, he's the one who
You'll
punched me in the
find him
face.
there. But if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
I assume so. Okay, well,
Okay,
you know.
what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get one?
Where do I get a weapon?
I need a weapon.
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Chapter 1, Welcome to Colony. So right off the bat you can see this game has about 2 polygons per rock, and also I need to unbind a key I think, because left control is locking the camera in place and I can't use my mouse. So I'll do that real quick. Left control action, yes. You boy get slash. Okay, apparently slash doesn't work on this. Ah, there we go. Ah. Now, okay, yeah, I can do all the talkie-talkies, so I'll do the walkie-walkies. So as you can see, there's like 2 polygons per object, which I mean, that's about right for 2001. Still pretty good nonetheless, I'd say. Especially when you see all the thing that's going on further down. Hardly any loading screens, I think, right? Besides like three transitioning loading screens. That's about it. So we are a prisoner boy. We have no name. Been yeeted down to a colony that has a barrier around it. That you can get in, but you can't get out. If you try to walk in, you see the way kind of gives us a warning. It's like, hey, don't come any closer, or else you'll like get absolutely zapped to death. Which is kinda no bueno. Oh yeah, Gothic 2001. Gosh, played this game so many times. I don't even remember, but it's peak immersion, I would say. Like when you talk about immersive games, there's definitely Gothic is gonna be up there, alongside Stalker probably. I mean, you can kind of see already. There's barely any HUD. It's only the life bar, and then as you can see with the objects, they highlight when you go over them, and it's just like a minimal text. And you kind of enter, you kind of fades into a little bit of an underwater the rock there, which it can happen. You know, it's a janky game. It's always, you know, janky is always nice. Hello there, Ori. This guard, nondescript guard number 1. You got this.
What are you doing here?
Making sure no one gets near the exchange place, especially one of those cutthroats from the new camp. You're the new guy they chucked in today, right?
That's me.
Right.
Then you'd better watch out for the guys from the new camp. I work for the old camp, same as the others you saw at the exchange place. I assume you've talked to Diego.
Yes. Would you give me your crossbow for a Scooby snap?
Yes, I have.
Good. Then you know what's what around here.
So kind of gives us a bit more lore.
Why do I have to watch out for the guys from the new camp?
Compared to the new camp, the old camp's a quiet, peaceful sort of place. The new camp doesn't get any deliveries from the outside world. Most of the rogues there just steal whatever they need.
And the old camp?
The ore barons have everything under control. Next in line to them are the guards, followed by the shadows. The diggers are the lowest. Everyone who arrives here starts out as a digger. If you want to become something better than that, you'll have to get accepted as a shadow first.
When I was washed ashore, one of the guys punched me in the face.
They do that to all the newcomers. They call it standing godfather.
Oh, are all the guys like that in the old camp?
We do have a few suckers, but they won't touch you as long as you pay them protection money.
I saw a woman being sent down with the goods.
Yeah,
Great.
the ore barons get everything they want.
Do you mean to say the king exchanges women for ore?
They're convicted criminals too, of course. But if Gomez hadn't asked for them, they'd be sitting in some dungeon or other. I'm not sure what's worse.
Yeah, I think being into a bar you can't escape from is kind of a worse situation, I think. Especially if you're being put, like, sold out as a slave. Just
I'm looking for a
little
weapon.
tongue.
There should be some old weapons by the derelict mine, further down the canyon. But don't go and start a war with nothing but a rusty pickaxe for a weapon. Those things are slow and heavy. An inexperienced fighter should never use one of them unless it's an emergency. You'd better make sure you reach the old camp in one piece.
Don't worry, fam. So we have our first enemies to kill. Oh, enemies. Creatures to kill. A freaking meatbug, boys. Let's just punch it to death. Oh boy. A whole 10 XP. Items fire the scene must not be open. And we shall not open it because it does actually, change the outcome of the class for the worse. Oh yeah, I should talk about the menu. So as you can see, our inventory is to the right, and then everything has to the left. If I want to bring it over to my inventory, I have to select the object first, obviously. With A and D to switch between left and right, obviously, and then if okay, when I'm selected, then I have to press either left click to hold it down as an action, and then D to carry over into my inventory. And you may say, but that's hella clunky, and you'll be right at first until you get used to it, and then you find that you can actually kind of play with just a keyboard only. Well, here I had to like hold down, left click and then press W to open the chest. And then if you want to move multiple stacks, or like a stack, let's say 100, you can use E, and there's like a strafe key, or was I think Control Shift E or something like that to like move 100, and then Control E to like 10. What's up? Blueberries, but they're red. Not sure about that. The jumping is, as you can see, kind of hilarious. Just freaking yeets himself forward. And the jumping is hilarious. I mean, it's kind of fun because you can kind of jump onto all sorts of ledges and kind of exploit things, which we will do probably. Yeah, so using E, I just move single things, and if I do Control D, then it's 10 stack. You have a pickaxe. Fierce weapon of the game, man. Pickaxe. What is this, Minecraft? Set to 1, so we don't even have to think about it pulling out. There's no prompt saying, oh hey, here's a button to pull out the weapon. No, you just freaking remember it's 1 on the end, and then if you want to just press 1 or the ready weapon, which will pull out your weapon that you have previously pulled out. Because you can have both melee and the ranged weapon equipped at the same time, so it'll be 1 and 2 respectively. You can see we can kind of hop on those, do some real parkour action. Let's jump over here, pick up this little big old plant. Hop over and see if there's enemies actual, danger to us. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna murder this thing with a freaking pickaxe. So the combat is kind of a lock-on thing. I think more janky Dark Souls with a lot less elements going for it. You'd be kind of right. It's like a hard lock-on, so you either hit this thing and then you don't hit anything else. And the attacks are directional, so you press W to do forward attack, then D to do side, like a swipe to the right, and then A to swipe to the left, and if you press S then you try to parry. You can't parry animals though, obviously it's like, hey, hit my sword with your bite. It doesn't make really much sense, so instead you just do a little backward. Which works same as a parry, you can't get hit by a weapon while doing it. There's a goblin, which is actually kind of a tanky boy right at this point. Like, we can try to, cheese him. Now, the AI may or may not be kind of, a bit whack, but it's 2001, what you expect. I mean, for 2001, the AI is actually pretty robust, all things considered. In combat, maybe they're not the most smart, but the AI actually has like a freaking timetable for like all the chores and stuff. 5 whole years before Oblivion came out. And they were advertising that as a big feature. Here's our little character sheet. We're already halfway through level 1, or on the way to level 1. We are not skilled in freaking anything. One hand unskilled, 2 hand unskilled, both unskilled. Mana, hardly any mana. Strength 10, dexterity 10, just kind of whack. No sneaky, no acrobatics. Chance of failing 9%. Oh, we killed all those boys. That's cool. That goblin really, you got him in a lock. That's kind of what you want to do. That's why you're in Italia, one of the characters will meet for Italia that, if you hit them, they keep attacking because they can't attack you if they're being attacked, being hit. Fall damage is pretty deadly. I mean, it's a fair bit before you take any fall damage, but fall damage, well, if you do take any fall damage, oh boy, it's almost certain death. And you will know, the moment you will start taking fall damage, or you're on your way to take fall damage and do a rip-roni. And as you may have seen, we have collected coins. I don't know what's this one. We'll switch it out. We have collected coins, but coins are not the currency, because coins are kind of useless when you're in a prison. So the actual currency, or the main currency, is the ore nuggets. Which makes sense. Let's do a save. And we gotta switch out for a freaking big old rusty sword. Which is one-hand weapon, but our character is we're using 2 hands, which is kind of, like Why are you such a pleb, character? It's an absolute pleb. How, you know, having a one-handed weapon in two hands. But we will fix this later on, which does actually correlate with leveling up and training in weaponry. Because not only will like do like, oh yeah, you can do like more damage and oh you have very quick chance and all that, you know, jazz, but it does actually help with the combat because you actually just changes out the entire animations for attacks. You have, you know, more combos to do. And they're doing faster and just, you know, just more proficient in fighting, like physically. Got a bunch of arrows. This boy got absolutely dinked. And that also has 2 more damage, but absolutely uses all of our atrophied freaking muscles.
I thought.
That wasn't very clever.
I
Why
doubt
Captain?
it's ever likely to
That's
change.
really not my problem.
Hello there, boys. What's up?
Hey, you.
Hey, me.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
Oh no. Don't touch my butt. Please.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them. Once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint, don't go into the forest.
We will not enter the forest, but because I know what's going on. The forest is
Where do I
bad,
get a
bad
map?
jazz.
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
If I get them up, I don't think anything.
If I manage to get them without paying, I'll take as many as I can carry.
You're all right. You should consider coming to the new camp. In case you go there, ask for Lars. He takes care of the new ones. I'm sure he'll have a job for you.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Howdy, partner.
You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do to start with. Then we'll see.
Why did it just so happen to have like 4 bottles on?
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
So quick, drink it. Tell me everything about you know.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
Forehead.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
Oh. So as you can see, the level up system is not that, standard. You actually have to find teachers to teach you things. And use those skill points on them. So like, if you want to get the strength and dex, you need to find a teacher. And in this case, if you want to learn how to hunt, well, we have Jax here, boys. So save this real quick. Gotta chase these boys before, because I know they're gonna get triggered and try just snipe them. As you can see. Okay, 2 out of 3 is not bad, because if they kill him, then I don't get the XP. But AXP, that's for a bit, at the current moment. It's not gonna be a lot now, but we're already at level 1 almost. Just need 60 XP. So any little bit of XP helps at the current moment. There's 2 more boys there, just don't know if they're juvenile or they're just normal ones. They're normal ones. You see how fast you can just get dinged if you're not careful. Just get absolutely deleted by just like basically level 2 boys. Just one juvenile and like this standard boy just gets absolutely dinged by. But this time you actually managed to get them both. Only got two meats. We got pretty dinked up, but we're not dead, which is what counts. We were close enough to the old camp, so instead of using the heals, we're just gonna take a big slap and sleep off our bleeding, as you can see. Every time you take a step. Howdy, bridge guard. It's not much of a bridge, to be honest.
Hi, I'm new here.
How nice for you.
Ho ho.
Is that the old camp over there?
No, that's the new camp. The old camp is underneath the bridge.
Already? Shh. Those dang bastards lied to me. Oh no. Yeah, so swimming is also pretty funky. You don't do any WASD. You have to use the mouse to like. It's like tank controls basically, but using the mouse. I guess it's the easiest. And you swim forward by pressing right click. Don't ask me, but hey, it works. I think these are young lads. No, they're normal lads. Just kill one and they're like, ha. I'm not gonna touch that with this voice just yet. God, young this beard, oh jeez. What is that? A freaking whole ball of beer or a tumbler? While we're here, let's collect some little bit more blueberries. They're not red.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Sure, I plan to take on the whole camp. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this just to show what happens.
Sure, I plan to take on the whole camp.
Hey, this guy's funny. I don't like funny guys. Try that again, and you'll regret it.
We don't actually do a dead, we just get knocked out, but huh. Well, normally when you get dinked like that, we get robbed as well, because man's down, might as well take all his shit. But so you know, as the game already says, you gotta be. You gotta play smart, act smart. Well, not act smart, because acting smart gets you freaking knocked out on your ass.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
So
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
That's all you need.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
Let's talk about something else instead.
It was obvious.
Do you need an extra?
You must be one of the new ones, huh? If you're looking for a camp to join, try the sect loonies. They're not fussy about who they take on. We don't take just anyone. Not unless you want to go digging in the old mine.
I wouldn't like to.
Where's Diego?
Same old story.
Maybe.
Gotta use your freaking hose, Diego. I'm gonna take a big old slap and sleep all these freaking wounds up. So we're gonna sleep till the next morning. I'm good as new. All those bite wounds and bleeds, nah, just gone. The blood's still here though. It's a big old trail of blood just still chilling. Alright, Diego, what you want?
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the three camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the two other camps?
The two other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Well, that's up to me to decide.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
That wasn't very clever.
Take care.
Taurus, eh? Be this lad. He knows. Again.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Well, Diego says you know. You decide who comes
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
Well, then why don't you be my patron?
There must be something you want done.
No. The things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me to.
Oh,
okay,
so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can see to. But I'm warning you, you blow this and you'll be in mighty big trouble.
I'm ready for your task.
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it. Understood?
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. He's been stealing from the ore barons. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen goods to our boys. He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mages.
Protection of the mages.
Why do the mages protect that Mordrag?
Because they use him as a gopher. Our local mages are in contact with the mages over in the new camp. They often send gophers back and forth. They're likely to become very unpleasant if I throw one of their gophers out of the camp or have him killed.
What about me? What do you think the mages will do to me?
You're new here. You'll be okay. But I'm responsible for what my boys do. That's why it's vital that you keep your mouth shut.
Where can I find Mordrag?
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
Do you want me to kill the guy?
I want you to make sure I never see his face around here again. I don't care how you do it.
Sounds to me like the mages are your problem.
Yeah, but they're a problem that's hard to solve. A few years back, one of the shadows tried to stab the High Magician of the Circle of Fire while he was sleeping. They found him later in the Outer Ring. In fact, he was scattered all over the Outer Ring.
Yeah. I wonder why he tried to shine.
I'll take care of it. You don't look as though you'd just let...
Only Gomez is...
I mean, you can try Broman, but the amount he takes is like 1 grand. You don't have 1 grand. Not anywhere close.
As long as I'm not involved.
So you had a chat with Taurus, but let's talk to Diego. So he knows about the old test.
I'm not listening.
I've talked to Thoris.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
If you think.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoris. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
Let's talk about something else instead.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
It was obvious that there would be
This is so why should Ian give it to me?
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him.
Where is he?
Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
As long as I'm not involved.
Can you teach me something there?
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
about that story after all.
Not at the moment.
Come back soon.
There would be trouble ahead. That won't happen again.
What about my...
I've talked to a...
And?
The business with Mordrag is really quite a job. He's not bad as a warrior. You should exercise. Get on with it. There are still many...
It was obvious that there
Take care.
So yeah, I mean, you know what to do. All we need to do, we need to impress a lot of boys. We need to talk to the old mine. Beat up some boy, or maybe not beat up some boy. Oh no.
Hey man, new here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
How about no?
Get lost.
You're not in a good mood today, are you? I better come with you.
Oh god.
Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
Did you roll like intelligence of freaking 2? So he follows you and he makes constant noise. He just interrupts you while walking until you actually like whack him. He just after he spooked this goes on the roof. You can see AI is extremely good. But then this guy's not very intelligent either, so And he's so bad in life. He doesn't even give you any experience.
Finished him off.
0. Just gives you 0. Oh, he does have war, a ball of war, and freaking 5 ore. Did whack him. Not sure if I wanted to dink him though. See, we just knocked him out, but if he wanted to actually murderize him properly, well then, you have to just, you know, do one more attack on him. Go click and W.
Hey man, you hit me! What was that for?
I'll hit you again in a second. I'm into that.
You're a lunatic, man! I don't want to have anything to do with you!
Let me pass.
How about no? Yeah, square up.
You looking for trouble with me again?
I didn't think so.
Get lost.
You want to be on your own for a while, do you? I understand. I'll stay in the back.
Let me pass.
You say what? Say it to my face. That's I love the first thing he does is just frickin' just hop on the roof. This ring shack. So he does nothing at this point.
Okay. Put the weapons down. He's had enough.
And Dingy just do this. Oh boy, she's trying to do a reverse T-pose man. Upside down T-pose. But I am a benevolent human. I'll let him live. Well, if he's being acting like that, he's got to get a whack.
Put the weapon down. Okay. He's had enough.
I should sort him out. I don't want to talk to you. You're just some nameless boy. What is that? Digger number 1. I want to talk to Staff. He seems to know what's up.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What favor is that? Say.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms.
Ooh,
you can have as much as you
pretty
want,
good.
but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
She sounds good, and freaking the other side of the car. It's like you want me to throw up.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Or maybe he's dead.
Where can I find meat bugs?
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted huts near the castle wall. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
I'll take your word for it.
Where can I find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plain directly in front of you. There's mushrooms growing there.
I would probably suggest you to take your leg out of that freaking boiling pot and the fire. That's just a little bit of advice, but I don't know. It's your leg, not mine.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Okay, we'll collect those shrooms. Also, one thing that's cool is if you walk into anyone's freaking hut,
hey, you!
They'll freak out. So you be like, hey,
scarce.
why the frick are you in my house, fam?
Clever boy.
If you don't actually do it in time, they'll get the person just whack you. Whack you till you get out. Not kill you, obviously, because they'll just make you go unconscious and rob you. Hey, that must be fingers.
I want to become a shadow.
So?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
Well, maybe teach me something, bro.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you'd better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
What can you teach me?
And that depends on what you want to know.
I want to learn how to sneak around.
I believe, no false modesty, that I'm one of the best thieves they ever chucked into this colony. But when it comes to teaching how to sneak around, Cavalorn is the better man for you.
Cavalorn, eh? So yeah, he shows us how to pickpocket and then how to open locks. Pickpocketing is odd. I think it. I'm not sure it scales with. Yeah, it does scale with Dex. You get options to do pickpocket, and it'll be like set as like easy, hard, you know, whatever, very hard, and then if you do it right or not depends on the Dex.
Where can I find Cavalorn?
He's hunting out in the wild. You'll find him at the path to the new camp. Westwards of the old camp, there's a wide canyon. In this canyon, there's an old woodcutter's hut. You'll find him there.
No, you wouldn't speak up for me from Diego, would you?
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Depends. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as...
How am I supposed to do that?
Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around, pickpocketing, or opening locks. Then...
I feel like opening locks is the best way to go as first thing to learn in terms of thief skills. After that, we can worry about sneaking and pickpocketing.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Because you don't really need high dex to do all the lockpick ultras. I mean, the high dex does help because it does change the failure rate. No, must be fighting.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters. You know.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
We don't have the ore, but one-handed sword level 1 does sound pretty good. You're doing 10 skill points though. And that's like an entire level up. Howdy, partner.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm fighting for the glory of the Sleeper.
That sounds pretty rad.
What is the Sleeper?
You will find priests who'll be able to answer that question better than I can in our camp. I'll just tell you this much. The Sleeper is our Redeemer. He has led us to this place, and he'll get us out of here.
You mean you're waiting for your God to liberate you?
Yes, and the wait will soon be over. A great invocation is currently being prepared.
Could you describe the way to your camp?
There are always some novices around here in the old camp, willing to accompany newcomers like you to our camp. You only need to speak to them.
And we'll use that because it'll be very useful.
What kind of invocation is it you're planning?
Our prophets say that the common invocation of the Sleeper is the key to freedom. If you want to find out more about it, just come to our camp.
You fight in the arena?
I was sent here from the swamp by my masters to fight for the Sleeper. I'll fight here for his higher glory, so all infidels can see how strong his power has made me. Step aside.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Kareem. You must have just been booted in here, or else you'd have heard of me. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
Oh, really? I'm not gonna challenge you.
Step aside.
No way, if I can barely fight a chicken bird. Remind me of fighting this lad. No, no, no. Hey, it's a meat bug. Don't worry. Sorry, Sharbo, I need to hop on your freaking rooftop to whack a bug.
What do you intend to do with the weapon, man? Put that thing down! You're learning fast.
Sure, I'm learning fast.
What do you intend to do with the weapon, man?
I'm just gonna use tilde.
You're learning
Pull
fast.
up my fisticuffs. Hopefully, whack it somehow. There we go. A box, hmm? I'm inside the box now. Oh boy. It's a lot of squirks. Oh boy, that's a fair bit of meat bugs. Gotta think those. 20 XP just like that. And if I remember right, if we use the ladder up here, we should be able to make a crude sword. Just better than we have at the moment, you know, which is like a rusty old piece of little trash.
Maybe, who cares?
Compared to Gothic 2, Gothic 1 doesn't really have a lot in terms of its main skills.
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
How long does it take you to make one blade?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 off for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
Well, Smith, how's business?
Why would you want to know?
I may have an order for you.
Oh, really?
And what?
I'll think about it.
Come back when you really need something, and don't get on my nerves.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that, just have a box here which we can try to lockpick, just you know, they don't even care. I lost all my lockpick. But that's okay because we can just load and do this infinite amount of times pretty much. Oh yeah, but lockpicking in this game is trying very much. It's like blind DDR. Yeah, so 2 right, 1 left, and then right. I assume. And depending on the box, the complexity of the combination gets ridiculous. I think I got a cool sword. Requires 20 strength though. But we can make a whole bunch of things last now. Then we can sell all of them. Get a little bit of a cash injection. And there is no like a limited inventory or anything like that. So it's all G. Let's just use up all this steel, transform into hot steel, and carry them all in our pocket, cause makes sense. Freaking faster than Hoyle ever was in his entire life. That's done, we just need to use this lad. Oh yeah boy, let's temper this blade mid-air. Meanwhile this lad just staring at me, he's like, what the fuck are you doing here, mate? There's some voodoo ass shit. So we have like 20 something crude swords now. Worth 100 each. Honestly, that's not the amount we got again though. But still something.
People always talk.
Hey guy. What you want?
Hello.
I haven't seen you before. You're new here, aren't you?
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp you want to join?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just became available.
Free hut, I'll take it.
What are the advantages of the old camp?
If you pay protection money to the guards, you can have a laid-back life here. They always interfere if one of the paying diggers is attacked. Besides, You can only get the goods from the outside world cheap here. These things are unaffordable in the other camps.
And what if two people fight each other who both pay protection money?
Then the guards just watch until one of them kills the other. Then they do him in.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Keep it to yourself.
What goods are considered precious here?
Everything from the outside world. Bread, cheese, and bacon, and above all, beer and wine. Not the cheap rice schnapps from the new camp, but really good stuff. You always get a good price for weapons, and armor is really expensive. The guards took the old armor off the prison guards after they killed them. You can always recognize them by their armor. They only sell it to other guards. You could never get a hold of one as an outsider.
I think I've heard enough about the old camp.
I like it here.
What are the advantages of the new camp?
If you're cool about getting your throat cut for a slice of bread, you should go there. No, it's not that bad, but it's different from here. Here, Gomez takes care that things are sort of peaceful. In the new camp, there is no law. The only ones powerful enough to have a say there are the water mages, but they're too busy studying the barrier all day.
What about the sect place? Like,
why should I join the sect?
Well, you better ask somebody from the sect camp. There are always a couple of novices in the camp, and I'm sure they can tell you a lot about the sect. I've never been there myself, but according to everything that's said, they must be really generous. None of the three camps seems to be as much in need of new people as the sect camp.
Which of the huts can I take for myself?
The hut over there with the little canopy is empty.
That's cool. Thank you. This way. It's my house now. Oh boy, a free piece of ham. 2 chests, oh boy. Nothing in them. But I guess we could use them. Perhaps, but then there's no need because there's no limited inventory, so why would I store stuff?
Some people never learn.
Huh.
Watch what you tell people. That won't happen again. I'd better keep
never learn.
There must be something about that story after all.
Okay.
Hang on. Better not go rushing in.
Yeah.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
As long as I'm not involved.
Let's talk about something else.
So, talk about something.
Some people never.
Let's talk.
Okay, so we talked to all these boys. Oh, I haven't talked to you. Hi.
Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from outside. I'm Kurgo. I fight in the arena.
There was a time when
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long, but I've already won a fight.
It was obvious.
I would like to be in his shoes.
Come.
I'm not gonna challenge you just yet.
Everything you hear.
We'll gotta power us up a little bit first.
There must be something about that story after all.
Maybe open up some locks. And then there goes the one lockpick. Gosh darn. I know it's right, left, left. Right, left. Oh boy, pickaxe. Grilled meat. Ah, freaking potion of healing, which is actually not too bad.
There would be trouble at.
It seems like this little thing is also not taking, so... Oh boy. Cat went to the minus world a little bit there.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should
Oh
remember
boy, please
that
don't
name.
blast my
You
eyes.
can buy any kind of goods
Camera,
from
why you
me.
do this? Blast my freaking eyes. Freak. I'll talk to you, just don't freaking delete my
Rely on
eyeballs.
somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
You have a problem.
Really? What's that?
There are people around here who want to get rid of you.
Really? Then you can tell them they should send someone along to enforce their wish.
What makes you so sure I'm not the one to do it?
Because I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We, too, need capable people in the new camp. And nobody tells you what to do.
Well, I'm not gonna try to fight you because you just got freaking think me once. I'll be down the ground. Show me what you got.
Show me you're good.
Choose something.
A whole lot of teeth that look like just 3 triangles cobbled together. Plate and torch. Some nuggets. Some lockpicks.
You're very probably right. You shouldn't believe everything. It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
I'll sell you like 3 freaking tumblers. 3 cups. Yeah, coins have 0 value literally. So useless. Yeah, the actual value of the sword is like 50. Nah, I'm not gonna sell you a sword for like 10 nuggets. I'll accept this. No. Frick no. Completely forgot. 3 cups for 6 nuggets.
You have to watch what you tell people.
And if I wanted to join the new camp, could you help me?
If you're serious, we can go now. I can take you to Laris. He is the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
No. Nah. That ain't happening.
I would like that.
I thought that it was obvious that there would be trouble.
Why does that happen over?
Hang on.
Quick save, just in case, cause...
Hey,
Oh,
you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
I don't want any dang old weed.
What is swamp weed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
The swamping does actually do good things if you're a mage. Or you're spec into a mage, because it actually gives you mana bonus.
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then, I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
Let's play hard.
No ore, no recipe.
Well then, we can talk about the ore as soon as you have the recipe.
No, I want to see ore right now, or you can get your recipe yourself.
There's enough other newcomers. I think I should give the job to one of them.
Okay, I guess I'm not getting that thing.
Okay, let's just forget about the whole thing.
Not so fast. I just wanted to know how far you'd go. 50 ore is quite a lot for a newcomer, don't you think?
That sounds better.
Okay, okay. I've just got 50 ore nuggets spare here. Don't let me down, kid.
Where is the sect camp?
Leave the camp through the south exit, then head eastwards. You'd better take a map. I got one here for 50 ore.
The south exit is the collapsed tower, isn't it?
Exactly.
Show me your goods.
I got the best stuff here.
Oh boy, you got a whole bunch of weed. Hey, you got a big old map as well. The southwest is missing explode because there's all orc boys down there. But we do have like freaking 20 crude swords we can sell. Just like that, we're 200 up, 250 up.
The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
The thing is, if we mash like whack him, knock him with cards, we can take the lower swords back because his shop inventory, I think, is his own inventory as well.
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions, but now it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
What would be the benefit of joining you?
Maybe you're one of the chosen people who received the gift of magic from the sleeper. Or you might obtain the highest honors and become a Templar. Only the best fighters among us can obtain that position. If the sleeper is with you, you can even combine both. The best of the Templars receive the gift of magic as well. You see, our brotherhood has a lot of possibilities for you. You should be aware of that before you decide on joining any other camp.
I'll be honest, I actually never went through the game as the sect boy. I mean, I have joined it before, but I don't think I actually did the whole game as a sect boy. So I think I might just do this, the sect this time around.
Who's the sleeper?
The sleeper speaks to us through dreams and visions. He has been leading us ever since he first made contact with Iberian 5 years ago. All the followers of the Brotherhood have renounced the three gods. We pray only to the sleeper for salvation.
Salvation from what?
From this goddamn place, of course. The sleeper will show us the way to freedom.
What did the sleeper tell you?
He guided us to the swamp, to the old temple ruins. That's where we built our camp. He gave us independence. None of us need to labor in the mines. He showed us what swamp weed can do. We sell it to the other camps, and in exchange, we get everything we need. And he gave some of us the gift of magic. Of an old and powerful magic, which is different from the one the magicians of the realm use.
Tell me about the magic of the sleeper.
This gift enables you to control things with the power of your mind. Only the gurus of our brotherhood have been initiated into the secrets of this magic.
We're not gonna go there just yet. We need to finish stuff around here first.
Hey man, I'm
Hey,
Fisk.
man.
I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
Hey, man.
Have you got armor for me as well?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy you.
Can you really? Oh boy, trousers. No.
Show me you're good.
Now this is pretty good. I'll take it. Still have a whole lot of these crude swords to run around.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Guess we could buy one of these, like tornado booms. Oh, Digger's Discipline, I suppose, 20 damage for damage range is just what we have. But the crop might be okay, and we might find something, you know, along the way as we explore and stuff. If I remember right, if I pick lock this door, then I can get the Digger Traps for free. Though obviously I don't know if I get, you know, bamboozled by trying to pick lock this. Yeah. Yeah, good thing I heard him say. Yeah, so he's not even like, hey, don't touch this, he's just like, straight up goes for it. I'm fairly sure you can kind of glitch yourself through.
Some people always talk. Maybe.
But don't know if I'm gonna do that. I mean, I can because it's my game. I already finished this game, so me just, you know, doing wacky shit like this would be, you know, a disaster. But oh well, we're not gonna do it. I mean, it's just trousers anyways. Hey, Dusty, what's up? You have a name? You must say some good stuff.
Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Ball Parvis down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Just leave.
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Okay. So we'll have to go to the sect camp to find Melvin. It's getting nighttime.
I'd better keep out of it.
People
boys will soon go to sleep. We'll go to sleep as well, because, you know, going around at night, it's kind of spooky. It's not really safe. Oh, Herrick. What's up, Herrick?
And how's things?
There ain't enough room in this camp for the two of us.
Pardon me?
If it was up to me, you wouldn't last out here for long. Do you know why I'm here? I killed 12 people in one night. Just like that. Get out of the way, man.
Yeah, no, we're gonna try with him. Especially has protection paid off. And here's Bloodwind, he's gonna be trying to start
Hey,
showing us.
you!
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
Protection.
Is that a threat?
On the contrary, it's an offer of friendship.
I think that... no.
Why
Okay.
not? How much ore were you thinking of?
Not much. 10 ore, that's all I need.
I know, okay.
Here's your ore. I can always use a friend or two.
You seem to be a clever lad. From now on, we'll be watching out for you. But that doesn't mean to say you can do what you like around here, okay?
See ya.
Don't you worry about anything here in the camp. We'll be looking out for you.
Yeah, if you don't pay him, he does actually get, you know, a couple of diggers to bamboozle you outside. As a lesson.
How's things?
So it's good to pay
New
him
here,
off now.
are you? You better know that
Sorry.
it's no good getting into trouble with the guards. When they want protection money, you better pay. Otherwise, half the camp will be against you.
Okay, Jesse. Jesse Ventura.
How often have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone, man. Everyone's a problem with me. It all started when I built my hut. Don't build your hut close to the ditch, they said. But none of these bastards told me what would happen if I still did it. When I came back from the mine a few days ago, I had a second door. Those pigs, I hate them. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Now everybody runs through my hut. Every idiot.
That's Kyle. We're gonna decide to build a hut on next to the ditch.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
Okay.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena.
Okay. I think the cartographer's like around here somewhere. If I remember right. Could be one of the boys down here. Could be a boy in here. Heck knows. I think actually he might be like in here or something.
Watch what you tell people. I'd better keep out of it.
Some people never learn.
Hang on, better not go rushing it.
Hey Graham, there you are.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
I doubt that's ever likely to change, if you think.
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20 ore.
I'll return.
Quick.
Hold on.
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how difficult it is to make a map like this? 20 is my special price for Friends of D.
Well, good thing is, I don't really need a map.
There must be something about that story after all.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I am Baal Taran of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper.
Okay. Mr. I have presents.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I need to get into the castle. Can you help me?
I fear I cannot, brother. The only ones among us who may enter the castle are those who supply the weed to Gomez. We gather swamp weed and sell part of it to the old camp in exchange for goods from the outside world. If you were one of the couriers working for Kor Kalom, you could get into the castle. But for that, you would need to be one of us. What do you want to do in the castle anyway?
Very clever.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
I want to meet somebody there.
Do you? Who? And why don't you just wait until he comes out?
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
He's one of the magicians.
Oh, well, they never leave the castle. You really will have to get in. What do you want from them anyway?
Story every time.
That's right.
I knew it. What else would a guy like you want with the mages? I can give you some good advice. Forget the mages. They take magic runes and potions are much cheaper in our camp.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I thought that had been cleared up.
What is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper?
We're a community of believers in a new faith. Our camp is situated in the east, in the swamp. I've come to preach the words of the Sleeper to strangers like you.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
There must be something about that story.
How do I get to the Brotherhood's camp?
I'm busy, but Baal Parvez should be... He's near the marketplace, on the other side of the castle. I believe he's even got his own hut there.
In here, develop fellow.
Tell me about...
The Sleeper is a powerful being, maybe even more powerful than Innos, the god of light. He is with us in spirit, but his power is still limited. He has been sleeping for 1,000 years, but now the moment he has chosen us to be witnesses to his awakening and to spread his word. So listen, all those who join the Sleeper will have immortal souls, but those who are against him will be punished. But the Sleeper is compassionate and sends proof of his might to all who doubt him.
Yeah. That's almost everyone.
There must be something about that story.
I'll go hit up a flat spot. Talk to some more boys. Oh, I can have more play and more jumpers. Couldn't yoink that shit. It's not even my hut.
Hang on. Better not go. Very probable. You shouldn't leave everything you hear.
Hang on.
Actually, no, I still need the mushrooms. Wait, I need to go the other way. Hey, mother, seriously, you're lying.
Let me pass.
Say what? That was the true word. He said that, he did. I'm just gonna bully him. Just realized. Go bully him for the mud. Because every time I pan, just gotta give him a little smack. Hey, grab it.
There was a time when things would have gone very different.
How are you doing?
Well, since I stopped working in the mine, I can't really complain.
And where do you get your ore from?
I help people who have problems. If you get into trouble with influential people here, I can help you sort the thing out.
If I was in trouble, you could help me? How?
Well, let's assume you're in trouble with Thoris. You better never get into trouble with him, but then, well, you never know. Thoris can be quite stubborn. When he's pissed off with you once, he'll never talk to you again. And that's a bad thing. As a greenhorn, you depend on him. So you come to see me. I know a lot of people here Thoris listens to. They put in a good word for you, and Thoris is your friend again. Of course, the boys want to see some ore for these kind of favors. Your ore. And I take care that your ore gets to the right people.
Could you tell me which of the...
You want to impress the right people, do you? Diego has the most power of all the shadows. He trusts Fingers, Whistler, and Sly. Dexter and Fisk sell their stuff on the market square. They have many customers, even the guards. And that makes them rather influential. And then there's Scatty. He's in charge of the arena and determines who fights and all that. Many people here owe him ore. He's important as well.
Can you...
I think so, but I warn you, my help could cost between 100 and 500.
There was a time when things should have gone very different.
Nah. Just help him with Gomez.
Can help me with Gomez.
As far as I know, he doesn't have a problem.
Hang on.
That's really not my problem.
Our plan is not to get into trouble with them. Because that would be bad business. There's one more guy we have to pay off, and then we'll have the entire camp paid. Because we only paid them for one half.
Probably right.
You talk to Whistler. Whistler needs a thing done.
It was obvious.
Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. He won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Why won't he sell the weapon to you anymore?
We had a little argument.
That's how it goes.
And?
And that's all you need to know.
Did you ever consider that I might just run off with the ore?
Don't forget, the colony is small. If you run off with my ore, I'll find you.
I'd better keep out of it.
I doubt that's ever likely.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
Every time. Maybe, but who cares?
I think there's a way for us to do a little sly bamboozle, so we come out on top.
I'd like to be in his shoes.
I can't.
You idiot! We don't.
That's not the way. He just can't. If you just say that, you just can't fail.
You shouldn't believe everything. If you say a story every time.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore.
Maybe.
Yeah, after that, I think we can ask him for extra 10. I'd be like, okay, fine. Jesus, I'll give you the extra 10.
Fisk wants 110 ore for his...
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
You shouldn't believe everything. There must be something about that story.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I talked to Kono. I'm not sure if anything unlocks with him, considering he talked to us about making the Whistlers a thing and us not having any.
New
Oh boy.
face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
Fair.
Here's 10 ore, and you'll have to help me if I get into trouble.
You can count on me if I'm close by. You'll find me between the marketplace and the south gate. The other areas are Fletcher and Bloodwind's affair.
Well, how's it going?
You can always count on me, kid.
Okay, so that's that paid off. So I mean, if he doesn't say anything, then I'm just gonna buy it, obviously, and then give it to him. One thing you can also try to do is just take this sword for yourself.
That's how it goes. It was obvious that they were.
Not exactly the best course of action, I don't know. I think.
Some people never.
What? I may.
Oh,
I'll think about.
Come back.
Yeah, we don't have anything. Not at the moment, anyway. There might be something later. I just don't remember.
That's really not my problem. Let's talk about something.
I'd better keep out of it.
I'd better keep it.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Keep it to yourself.
I have one you'll like. That'll be...
Believe everything you hear.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yes, I'll take it.
You got a good deal.
If you talk to him about, Whistlers, like, oh, you can sell to us for 400, though. He'll bump it up. So don't tell him that.
Same old.
I have your sword. Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor. If Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor. Until then, have a good time.
There must be something about that.
That's that sword, 200 XP and I have 1 brownie point, I suppose.
Hang on. You'll never learn.
And we do have our journal here, which displays our quests, complete quests, skills, and just like merchants and stuff around the places.
That wasn't very clever.
I thought.
Okay. What I'm gonna do now is
The worst shit. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
go down this
It's the same story.
Hey, you! I don't think I've seen you here before.
No wonder. I've only just got here.
Then watch out. The outside world is pretty dangerous. You're only safe inside a camp.
Voice acting is amazing. I think we have mushrooms. We need to collect some mushrooms. And we need to get into that little cave as well. Press R by accident. I think I'll pay that one. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. I may got dinged up, but we need to kill those two lads. Can't bleed all over the place. But we're doing much better than that lad inside that cave is doing. He's kind of ripperoni. I think that's neck. We found neck. The max, well, but I think it's a pretty ridiculous requirement or strength requirement. Well, it's 7 for 13. Never mind. One more damage, I'll take it. Also, I should say the crit system. Right now we have 0% to crit, but as we level up our one-handed and two-handed, we up our crit chance. And what the crit is not just double damage, but it's like the normal damage plus your strength. So you have, you know, let's say 30 damage weapon, then you pop a crit, then with like 100 strength and do 130 damage. It's not too shabby. What I want to do is also climb this real quick, because if I remember right, there's a little bit of a secret. Yeah.
What are you doing here? Don't often get visitors up here. Very clever of you to find my hiding place.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm fed up with the old camp. I had trouble with Gomez's folks. That was some time ago. I guess nobody remembers that now. But I'm staying here. There's too many blockheads running about in the old camp for my liking.
What are...
Oh,
Yes, that's Gilbert. He just kinda chills here, but I wonder if you can think at level 1. Well, well, there is a possible chance, but maybe we can get him to eat off the cliff.
that coward's running off!
And then you have fall damage. As soon as you do like a flat pancake pose, then yeah, you're kind of taking a lot of damage.
What the? Now don't you try that again.
Oh boy, he did a freaking flying strike. Yoink all my arms were just kinda no bueno. But there is a chance he might eat himself. Get pan, Thomas, razor, loot, raw steel, metal, hammer, some bread, and axe. I'm kinda low because I don't want to, you know, kill Gilbert. I just want to, like, can't just get some free XP. But we should open this though. Obviously, I think the only gripe I will have with it is the lock-picking system, but it's basically trying to. Oh, take that down. You have a whole bunch of good food. Okay, we can heal ourselves up well. And then if we get pan, I don't know if we actually need a pan. Just need like a fireplace. You can cook raw meat and make into grilled meat. It's pretty rad. Heal our wounds.
Put the weapon away.
Just him absolutely getting yeeted off a cliff. It's hilarious.
Put the weapon away.
Yeah, just stand still doing this. It's like, no, why not? That's definitely not doing the. Oh boy, he's. Hey, we got him. Nice. Let's rub all this stuff before he wakes up. And he's still alive. So we are still technically a good person. Being up a crazy old man in a cave. But hey, he still lives.
You looking for trouble with me again?
I look at his friggin' teeth clanking. He's so hella spooked now. I don't know why these jumps, but if you just reposition those, you should be able to get them. There we go. Don't know why he was doing those little quick crunches there before. We don't really want to be here because don't know if you can see him. Yeah, that's kind of an instant death right there. Those lads are bad business, and I don't know. I mean, I have a save, so I can just do whatever right now. But if we get ourselves off, I can get down here. There's a little camp down here that seems unoccupied. The fire's lit even though there's no one there. There's two chests down here and beds. There's some potions. Where they're at. Just not too shabby, I mean. Problem is getting back out there. Oh, 10 ore, I'll take it. I actually didn't know what was in there, so 10 ore, oh, it's decent. But we don't want to mess with those wargs, because we are in the Orklands, and Orklands is bad business. We are not meant to be here until like chapter 3 at least. This is like that GTA 4 jump when you stand still, just like this little hop. Just doesn't do anything. Yeah, but as you can see, you kind of slide off it. But there is one way we can maybe get out of here, and that requires the so-called gotta go fast strategy. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a potion of speed, but how about no? I'm not even near close, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing here, brother?" There's no fighting those lads. They'll one-hit kill you. You can see there's orcs down there, which is like, oh shit. It would be fun if we could actually climb this. Not doing some rigging mid-air jumps. Oh frick! They came closer. Oh boy. Where is he now? Well, good thing rigging works can jump. Now watch me freaking hop over a rock or something. Oh hey! You just freaking zipped up there. Okay, I'll take it. Well, we are there. I'll quick save just in case. Gilbert's gonna just chill here, I suppose, till the end of time. Let's just not eat ourselves off this cliff, which just happened. So, frick me, I suppose. Gotta be real careful coming down these freaking steep edges. Might as well walk into the wall as well as a safety. Cause you do a little jog and then you like something like yeet. Like just completely just yeets off. And this is fine, but like you try to come up on a slight angle. Oh no. I gotta do a little hop this time. There we go. That works. I even quick save first. You can also kill these lads, I think. We should be able to take them if we bait them one by one. Yeah, Theo, that just start. Well, they actually started stream 2 hours ago, but yeah, this is just like the start of the game. So there's a long way to go before finishing it. This is the boys in the camp in the tree. And that's that. But yeah, I did just start. Basically all I've done was start the game, get to the old camp, talk to all the people. Got next amulet, and that's about it. As you've seen, I was in the found Gilbert and kind of hopped on over to the Orklands for a little detour. Well, since it's like over 2 hours now, I think I'm just gonna finish off Snap's quest, save, then call it a night because it's getting pretty late.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Let's talk. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes though, because let's talk about something.
Rely on somebody.
Yeah, he's just chilling there. You can scare that little cliff and whack him for 40 XP. I mean, it's always something. But the main thing is you can kind of hop on over into the Orklands where that little camp is and take all that and open up those 2 chests that are up there for some small bit of loot. Not a huge amount obviously, but I know I missed Snap. Just gotta talk to Sly. No, he's just a random person. He's just chilling there. I think for fighting him you get 100 XP. Just get up that cliff and just talking to him, get 100 XP because you found a secret boy.
I found Nick.
Good. Have you got any evidence for that?
I found this amulet on him. Here you go.
It was actually the amulet the whole thing was about. You're a clever guy. You might have had the idea to keep the amulet yourself, but you've made the right decision. If Diego asks me about you, I'll vote in your favor.
And hey, we got a level up, which is always nice. Now we're just gotta talk to Snaps. Give them those shrooms. Give the meat.
That's really not my problem.
And save in the stream because it's pretty late. Howdy, Snaff. Make me some soup.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them, then the stew will be ready. Wait.
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
And that's true. Here, take 3 portions.
Oh boy, a whole 3 portions. I think if he come back tomorrow, he gives us another 3. I can ask him, and he'll probably confirm.
You told.
Sure, but there's nothing left today.
Yeah. So 3 portions every day, pretty much, which is pretty decent. If I show it off, how much health do I get? Yeah, 9 HP. So, you know, later in the game doesn't really matter much, but at the part moment it's pretty decent. There's a free form of healing. But yeah, we got another level up. We have 20 skill points we can spend. I'm probably gonna level up my one-handed just to get that started. I can actually, you know, hold my one-handed weapons with one hand instead of 2 hands.
You have to watch what you tell
But yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna end it here. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Which will probably be next week, maybe. Probably. Depends on my schedule is in classes and all that jazz. But yeah, yeah, thank you. Have a good night as well. But yeah, I'm excited to start playing Gothic again. It's been quite a while since I played it, so I can't wait to get back into it. Play this adventure all over again. And until next time, I'll see you there. you